Man.
That's wild, man.
Super expensive. Super hot.
Hot tamale.
Great flavor underneath all that heat.
Good flavor. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another Pours Unknown episode where we draw a sample at random from our Pours Unknown sample pool full of bourbons and ryes. And we taste it totally double blind, so we have no clue what's in our glass, what we're drinking. We're going to smell it, we're going to taste it, we're going to give it a rating before we find out the price tag, and then we'll see if that changes our rating before we find out what we're drinking.
Yes.
We do it this way so you get the most honest opinions possible, separate and apart from any labels or hype or bias. It's always a ton of fun, oftentimes full of surprises. Let's see what surprises await us in this one. Whoa, I just singed every single nose hair in my right nostril off.
Wow. I just got butterscotch.
I think there's some of that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty alcohol forward. I stuck my nose in a little farther, and I can see that. I wasn't quite there when you reacted, so I missed that.
I mean, the color's really nice, but I just didn't think it was going to be... It's not super dark. I wasn't expecting it to be super high proof. It's very oily.
Butterscotch and alcohol.
Wow. I mean, I literally had like a cartoon reaction. I mean, you guys have already seen it, but I was like it.
Yeah, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I know how you do.
Wow. This thing is very, very alcohol forward.
Yeah. Definitely, at least on the nose. Let's try it on the palate.
What's underneath that, though?
Well, I'm going to taste it. I think you should.
Yeah, maybe that'll open up the nose a little bit.
It tastes like a shoe store.
What does that mean?
Like all the rubber and the pleather and the shoes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do think the butterscotchiness is the primary flavor here. Mm-hmm. That was all I could get other than alcohol on the nose. It's definitely coming through on the palate. I see your rubber and your leather and things like that. It's got a little bit of... It definitely has like a leathery note. And I think a lot of times when people hear leather, I hear it used a lot on like really young whiskey or Texas whiskey. And this is different than that. This isn't like an old, saddle worn leather. This is like nice, fresh leather. Like
new leather, new rubber.
Like a new pair of boots.
Yeah, new pair of boots, new pair of sneakers.
Your new boot goofing with this.
Your new boot goofing and probably drunk because there's so much alcohol coming off of this glass.
Yeah, this thing is crazy. I mean...
Want to do one more sip?
Yeah, I mean, all I'm getting right now is just the butterscotch, barrel char, alcohol on the nose. Yeah. Another sip.
Yeah. I'm just getting shoe store. Like I walked into a, oh my gosh, what's the shoe store we went to recently?
Oh, DSW?
Yeah.
Oh, to get shoes for the little one? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we walked into DSW and like I smell it. Like this is what it smells like.
Man, this is crazy.
I don't know about how I feel.
I don't know if this is a bourbon or a rye. I don't think we have any light whiskey. Those usually are held over for our wild card pool.
Yeah,
you could talk me into thinking this was a light whiskey or like a corn whiskey in the blend.
It tastes something different, like not a typical bourbon. It's either like a light whiskey, a corn whiskey, or something from like Texas.
Yeah, and the reason I'm saying that is because anytime I have anything that's like corn whiskey based, light whiskey, or has that in the blend in a decently heavy percentage, what I get is this very sugary sweetness. It's almost like I've heard people call it candy corn. You know, it has that concentrated sugary sweetness. I don't really get it like that, but there is a type of sweetness associated with corn whiskey that I'm getting off of this. It's probably a bourbon if I had to guess based on the flavor profile and the proof point, but it might be light whiskey adjacent.
I'm gonna guess that this is something from Texas that has been aged very quickly in the Texas heat.
Yeah.
I never guessed that, but there's something wrong with this guy. Like,
I'm not getting any funk, like Texas funk on it though. I'm not getting rapid aging notes or anything like that.
Okay, that's fair.
I need another sip.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing.
Do you have your rating? Mm-hmm. I need another sip.
Okay.
Man, it's finally starting to tame down.
Yeah.
After all those sips. And it's getting just the butterscotchiness is still coming through. Everything that is there is there. It's just the alcohol is becoming a little bit more in check. I say that as it's like hanging me up.
Burning your throat.
Well, it's very oily.
It is. I
and
think
it's coating my palate really
fairly
well.
proofy as well.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
If this isn't over 130, I would be stunned. And I'm probably going to be wrong on that, but this could even be
It drinks hot.
You could tell me it's hazmat, like 140 or more proof.
I don't know if it's hazmat, but it's. I would guess it's high proof.
It's got packing some punch. I can't even talk right. It's got packing some punch.
It's got packing some punch.
Very oily, very viscous. The finish isn't as long as I would like necessarily.
It's not as long, but it's faint.
The
it's
flavor
still
lingers.
There.
But I think it's lingering from the proof and the heat.
Yeah.
And it's just, boy, it's a lot of heat.
The heat lingers. The flavor doesn't linger for me.
So what are your ratings on this?
I'm giving it just okay.
Okay.
Like, it's a little bit too off profile for me to drink all the time. It's kind of wild and kind of cool because of that. So I'm not going thumbs down. I would try a pour of it at a bar probably before I would want a bottle of it in my house. So it's just okay.
I think that's fair. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and go thumbs up because I like what is there. I just have to be in a very specific mood for this much heat and proof.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, I tend to like proof a lot, but when that proof has heat accompanying it.
And not, you like proof with like
concentrated
flavors and sweetness.
Which this has all that, but it just has a lot of heat with it as well. So I'm going to go thumbs up, but if the price creeps too high, I will easily go to a just okay.
All right.
So in our Pours Unknown sample key, this is number 62. So you're just okay?
Thumbs down.
Your thumbs down.
No. I'm just okay.
You're just okay.
I'm just okay. I would have a pour of a bar.
And I'm thumbs up.
What did you say, 62?
62. The price is...
Oh my gosh.
What?
This is $300.
Whoa.
What the heck?
I'm definitely going to go ahead and move to a just okay.
Yeah, $300.
I'm going to move to a just okay. That's... What in the world?
I'm definitely not buying a bottle of this. I would still try a pour at a bar. Probably going to be a pretty pricey pour, though. But it's... This is wild. Do you want me to see what it is?
I mean, I will say, if it didn't show through, you don't get this experience on a lot of stuff. So I can't say I'm surprised at the price tag.
It's different than a lot of other things that I've tried before.
Yeah.
It's different like Texas whiskey is different in my mind. I don't know.
I don't even know anything in our pool that we have in there that's $300. This is wild. Okay, what are we drinking? Wait, what'd you say? Yours thumbs down at 300?
No, I'm still gonna say I'm still
okay,
gonna
and
get
I'm
a
moving,
pour at a bar.
I'm moving to just okay because it is fun.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, you were very close on proof. It's 138.1 proof.
That's up there. Yeah.
Which I believe that, and it's Old Carter American Whiskey, batch 3.
Whoa.
And this is thanks to Nate Jurgensen?
Yeah. Nate, thanks so much, man. Dude.
So tell me about this one. What's Old Carter American Whiskey batch 3? What's so special about it that it costs $300?
So Old Carter, it's sourced whiskey. It is American whiskey because it has light whiskey in the blend that has been double oaked to impart more sweetness.
Light whiskey.
So I was right on track with this one actually. And I don't ever try to be right, but when I am so close to right, it is kind of nice. You pat yourself on the back a little bit. Man, this thing has got a ton of heat. And I think that if I would have gone into it knowing it was Old Carter, a very hard to get bottle, a very expensive bottle, and this is batch 3. I think they're much higher in the batches now. This is just the one that Nate sent us. This thing is wild.
Yeah,
this is a wild ride.
It's definitely wild. It's something. It's a wild ride, and it's not bad. I just think it's so wild that I probably wouldn't spend the money on it for personally speaking, but it's definitely delivers.
You know, I would put this, personally speaking, in the same kind of category that I slot Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, where it's going to be very high proof, very high flavor, and it's not going to be the type of thing I reach for all the time. I have to be in the right mood to want to drink Coy Hill.
It's in that same category, but
I don't think it's good personally.
For me, I think I tend to like the flavor profile of Coy Hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the same thing. It's high proof, high flavor, but I like the flavor of Coy Hill a little bit more than the flavor of this.
Yeah.
But I do agree they're in that same general, like, high proof, high flavor, packs a punch category for sure.
I mean, if you like butterscotch, powdered sugar, oak, alcohol, ethanol, big proof, big burn, big punch, this is the type of thing that I would definitely look into if you ever run across a bottle of it. if you want to get that kind of special occasion bottle. But boy, this is the type of thing you really need to know what you're going into, because it really caught us off guard, double blind.
You need like a disclaimer beforehand.
Yeah. This was a wild pour. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it. And if you like this style of content, subscribe to the channel, because this is what we do over here.
It is.
And hit that bell if you want to join in on one of our live streams. We do them once a month. We would love for you to join us for a pour.
Absolutely. That's it for today. Be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.
The title's going to be like, Shocked. Shocked by price and proof.
Shock through the heart.
And you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Bad name. That's the song that I helped Clint Trusty do his magic act to.
Oh.
Yeah. I was a magician's assistant to that song.
Scandalous.